Shalom, Rainicorns. It's Ellie here. Hello. Shalom, everybody. Man. So, I'm gonna wait for a little bit before I get into the details, but I'm gonna go ahead and get into it and everything. As y'all can tell by the title, I had to remove myself from the world for about 2 days. There were different situations going on, and I was like, you know what? This is all a little too much. So, therefore, to prevent myself from getting out of the character I'm building, let me just remove myself from every situation temporarily, because I'm not the type of person. Sun Eater said, peace, shalom. I'm not the type of person to just cut people off and quit. Kai Supreme Zendra 1111 says, peace, reflection, peace. So yeah, I'm not the type of person to just cut people off or quit. But I do know when enough is enough. So I'm the type of person, I will confront an issue or confront a situation, even if it's not an issue or a problem. I'm just very, very direct. And I realize that makes some people uncomfortable, but at the same time, I don't really give a fuck, because it's how are you uncomfortable with someone addressing a situation with you, but you don't want to be uncomfortable talking about the situation with other people, you know? And it was several situations like that. It's not just one situation. There is one that's very prominent that I've been dealing with. Pro says, you look beautiful, goddess. Glad you were addressing things. I'm the same way. Oh, thank you. Thank you. And yes, we have to address things. And people, especially people nowadays, you can't even have a full-on conversation with people without them okay, say you call somebody. They're quick to not answer your call, but they'll text you when it's not necessary. Because it's different. What's good, goddess? BJ says, what's good? What's good, God? But it's okay, if I am picking up my son from school, right? I'm just saying random stuff. My son doesn't go to school. I'm just using that as an example. And the teacher wants all the parents to come in the classroom for a minute so they could talk about some stuff and then leave. If somebody calls me in that situation, I'll be like, no, I can't take your call. Let me text you. The teacher might not be, all up in my face, so I can spare looking down at my phone every once in a while to answer these text messages, but I definitely can't step out to take a call about this situation. This is my child. I'm not going to talk to you about some petty ass shit when I'm here for my child, So, goddess of Kai says, peace, goddess, peace. So I'm okay, that makes sense. Now, if you're just saying, oh, I need to text you when you're not busy and you can't take a phone call because you don't want to address a situation verbally, that's where I got an issue. And my thing is, I can read energy. I could tell when somebody's lying to me. Don't tell me you're busy and you can't take a phone call right now if you're not actually busy and can't take a phone call right now. Now, if you straight up with me and say, I don't want to have a verbal conversation because I'm uncomfortable, that's different. At least you're being honest with me. Cool. Okay, we can text back and forth. Let's get this hashed out over, as much as we can. Don't lie to me, though. Because that's different. You can be straight. I'm that type of person. I'm absolute facts. Yes, 100. Yes. Because, okay, using an example with my ex-husband, right? He used to hate this, but I'm this is the only way I could talk to you, because every time we start verbally speaking, we argue. Facts, I'm very good with picking up energy as well. Yes, we all are. A lot of us are empathic, or, we feel energies and all that type of stuff. So it makes sense. But I was to him, I was listen, us talking verbally isn't going to work right now because you don't listening to me when I get a particular type of way. So how about I write notes? How about I text you? How about we text back and forth? Like, can we work something out to where we're still communicating, just not verbally, because I don't want to argue. And him being like immature at the time, he would be like, no, I don't want to do that. Like, we tried it sometimes and it would actually work, but he felt like, no, we should be mature enough to have this conversation. Well, obviously we're not mature enough to have this conversation. If we can't verbally communicate without arguing, we need to have a different outlet, because we still need to have this discussion. It just may not be verbal right now. So we're going to have to text. We're going to have to, write down notes, because we still have to get this topic discussed. We still have to resolve this issue. So it's not like we could just avoid it. That was his thing. Like, he would always avoid stuff until it was unbearable anymore. And I'm like, I'm not that type of person. When I see that there's an issue, I address it immediately so we don't have a growing problem. I don't do snowball effects. Like, I'm cool with the avalanche because, like, you can't really control an avalanche. 2020 was an avalanche. Even though it was a snowball behind the scenes, for everybody else, it was an avalanche. It could have been avoided in that snowball form, but you know how the elites are. They weren't going to take care of the snowball like I would have. The people couldn't do anything about the avalanche, though. I'd much rather deal with the avalanche than a snowball that I could have prevented, or the other party could have prevented, Yeah, I think timing is an important factor, even though we all know time ain't real. But I feel you, though, because, like, it's energy cycles. It's not time, it's just energy cycles. Like, if we know we're both heated and angry, that's probably not a good time to speak to each other. We probably got to wait until we're both cooled down at some point or something. You said facts, yeah. And so, let me get to, like, the topic of the video, because I don't want to just, like, keep talking about myself and my own situations. Exactly, Ellie. This is why relationships fail. You got to communicate and compromise. Yes, and people misunderstand the definition of compromise too. It doesn't mean sacrificing 100% what you want for the will of someone else. It's sacrificing the way that things happen, or the specific do you need to pee? Go pee. Or the specific details of a situation, in order for both parties to get what they want to some extent. Things may not happen exactly how you want them to, but if you compromise, you can get some of what you want at least, but the other person also gets some of what they want too, so everybody wins. Zim Rule say, yo, what's up, guy? Peace. Yo, yeah, represent. Make sure y'all subscribe to his channel. He be sharing a lot of folks, like, insight and intellect and everything. I really appreciate. He started sharing my videos before I even got to, like, 1,000 subscribers or anything, so I appreciate that a lot. He said, nah, it's okay to talk about yourself. I like learning how females think. You see, the thing is, I like learning how females think too. Apparently, I'm not like most females. That's what I all my friends are always like dudes. Like, I just now started having female friends, and like long-term female friends. Like, I have some, but that's not a lot. Most of my friends are dudes. And so then I'll be like, okay. And then when my dude friends tell me how females around them think, I'll be like, that's backward. Like, I was watching, y'all know I be deep in the Hebrew content, y'all. I was watching Black Male Advice TV, Ringo TV Raw. And there's this TikTok trend of these females. Like, I'm not saying, that's like maybe one of them my age, right? Maybe one of that TikTok thread he was showing. I'm talking about 30, 35, 45, 50-year-old females talking about some, I want my man to slut me out and treat me like a princess. Why are y'all old asses on TikTok using a sound saying words like that? And y'all not married? Like, y'all are too old to not be married and making TikTok videos like that. You want a man to slut you out and treat you like a princess? You 40? You probably got 2 or 3 kids. You shouldn't be speaking like that on the internet. I don't care if you're lip syncing and you're not actually saying it. You're making the video. Like, what are you talking about? So apparently I don't think like most females, and I'm cool with that. Me and my sister wife gonna chill over where we at. My potential hypothetical sister wife, because I'm cool with polygyny. Because a lot of these females who talk about like, oh, okay, I want a man to do this, I want a man to do that, and they're not cool with polygyny, and they're not cool with like a man running his household and his empire a certain way, and they're single, long term. I'm not finna be single long term. Like, y'all got me fucked up. Like, I ain't finna. No, I got married intentionally. I don't want to be dating. The fuck? No. No, I already know what's out here. I don't want to be dating. No, thank you. But no, you got these females out here on the internet talking about this is how you run game on dudes. I'm not saying like dudes aren't doing it too. It's just like, I just don't expect a lot from dudes, honestly. Like, we have more females than we do dudes. So shouldn't the majority of females be acting right, and then eventually the men will kind of like catch on? That's how I feel about it. So I'm like, there's all these elder females who are misleading and misguiding the youth so much. Like, my friend, he had made this Facebook post. It was a meme. He said, once I saw my grandma cheat, I knew females weren't shit. Why are you putting your grandson in a position to see you cheat? That's weird. Then you had these old ass females doing the crate challenge earlier. Don't think I forgot about the fucking crate challenge. I'm still on your asses about that. What was that? I gotta do a survey. Everybody who's part of millennials, Gen Z, the older millennials, like the ones in their 40s or whatever. Millennials, Generation X, my bad. Generation X and boomers. All of y'all females who got kids or grandkids, what were y'all doing on those crates? What was that? We're not just gonna pretend like that didn't happen. Like, what? And so, I'm sorry. Like, I just have to get all that out before I got into like the depth of this video and what I really want to talk about. Let me get back to y'all's comments in a second, but like, I don't think like a lot of females. I think about the logical way that a female should think. I'm not very emotional at all. I know that has a lot to do with, this nigga said sup Elon. Nigga, maybe he misspelled my name. Okay. Yeah, it was a typo. Okay, I thought he was trying to be funny, call me some Elon Musk. I don't know if it's because of my Capricorn energy. And, you know, we're the father of the zodiac. We're earth signs. We're the cardinal earth sign. And so we're very grounded. Like, for lack of better terms, I'm not trying to sound cliche. I see everything for what it actually is. I'm like, oh, okay, I'm a female, so this is how I'm supposed to act. I don't get very emotional. Even when my ex was like being how he was being, I saw that he wanted to have more females around him. And I was like, I'm cool with that. In the very beginning of our relationship, yet he decided to continue to be dishonest with me. That's not polygyny. That's not an open relationship. If you're lying and you're cheating, that's not okay. So me understanding the male anatomy and how males work, I still don't get it. How can I give you permission? Not even give you permission. It's just, I see what you're doing and I'm like, look, just do it. Just let me know. Let me know something. So how can I verbally tell you that I'm okay with the decisions you're making and you're still choosing to lie about it? That doesn't make sense. So I don't know. But yeah, I'm kind of glad y'all like are cool with me kind of ranting a little bit right now, because like there's a lot that I want to say that I can't say on the internet. Like, either because it's very personal in my personal life, or it's so spiritually like powerful that the internet can't handle it right now at this particular energy cycle. That's how serious everything is right now. But let me get these comments real quick. Okay, Zimrul said, peace, goddess. Pearl said, me too. He said, yeah, this shit getting so bad. Yes. He said, what the fuck? TikTok did for that shit. Yeah, TikTok crazy. Like, I don't even know why they have TikTok accounts. Get off TikTok. Like, that's how I feel about it. Like, just get off TikTok. Making content like that. He said, we didn't forget about the crate challenge. LMFAO. Like, that's what I'm saying. It's like, what are y'all actually doing? Like, you're obviously not looking for a husband. You're not looking for a husband making content like doing the crate challenge and talking about you want to be slutted out and treated like a princess. The fuck is that? What is that? I remember this dude was supposed to be my side dude one time. I'm truthful with you guys. So Pure or Sebi said, peace, God is peace. So this dude wanted to be my side dude so bad. He talked about I want to slut you out. Immediately when he said that, I was like, oh, I'm not going to take you seriously, period. I'm not going to take you seriously at all. Even the dudes who did have their time with me never said anything like that to me. So the fact that you even said that to me, I'm like, oh, I'm never gonna take, like, no. Like, what are you talking about? You want to slut me up? What does that even mean? Like, I thought a slut was somebody who was basically a hoe, like a female that has sex with a bunch of dudes and her body count is outrageous. Why would I want that for myself? Like, that's weird. That's weird. And then I was on another one of Ringo's lives, and they were saying that like people be having body counts of like 45. Not judging anybody in my comment section here on my channel. If your body count's high, you know, it is what it is. You're over here on my channel, so you're trying to do better for yourself. So I appreciate that. But like they said in the comments, I was like 45, and they were like 45 is low. I was like, low? What are you? Ew. And then Ringo was like, I bet none of you females are gonna drop your body count in the comments. Like, you know, the ones who be watching and they don't say anything. I'll be in the comments though. Y'all know me, I'm a commenting ass motherfucker. So like, I'm gonna say what I gotta say. I wasn't gonna say my body count at first because I was like, that's nobody's business. But then they started saying 45 is low. I was like, hold on. Because mine's 10. I thought that was high. I was like, you're not going to sit up here and tell me that 45 is like the norm for these females. That's weird. That is weird. Why are you having sex with so many dudes? What's the point of that? I know I'm off topic all the way because what? It's just so much going on. Like, it's all relevant to why you need to take a break. You know, you got to take a break from people. You got to stop being influenced by everything. You literally have to separate yourself. That's why they said, you know, when you talk about like the Bible and stuff, living a holy and separated life, you know, that's how it is. You don't necessarily have to be like, you know, if okay, let's say you subscribe to the Hebrew Israelite theology, right? You don't have to necessarily always wear, I'm low-key wearing fringes right now. That's ridiculous. No. Okay, I'm sorry. You don't have to wear head wraps and wear fringes in order to be like a holy person. Your actions speak. You know, are you taking care of your body? Are you following the dietary laws? Are you treating people with respect? Are you raising your children properly? Are you, you know, whatever it is you do to study for your spirituality, are you doing that on a regular basis? Are you meditating and or praying every day, like consistently? I know I've been like off, but that's because of the situations I've been dealing with and stuff. So I'm just getting back to that. Are you buying the proper crystals? Because, you know, like, let's not be ignorant with these Israelites, man. Y'all know crystals are important, so don't even play with me like that. He said, when you going live, bro, I'm live right now. Okay. Let me see. Are you preparing for quote unquote the end times? Like, are you storing food? Are you learning how to garden like this? I will still always push this. I will always push this because that's my biggest thing. Are you starting a garden? Are you learning about different herbs and like different foods and stuff to eat? Are you learning how to not use a hospital? Like, you know, are you being a first aid? Do you know how to take care of children? You know, children that aren't yours, not just being a mother, but like if somebody needs help, do you know how to help with children and stuff? Like stuff like that. That's part of our spiritual walk. Because there's no such thing as spirituality. That's what I keep trying to tell people. Like, there's no such thing as spirituality. Really, there's no such thing as religion. It's just a way of life. Your way of life is your spirituality. We don't get on the internet and talk about meditation and not meditate. Some do. We don't get on the internet and talk about building a particular type of lifestyle. I'm not gonna keep talking shit about polygyny and not get involved in a polygynous relationship. Like, I'm not finna do that. Like, that makes me look backward. It's like, okay, why are you talking about it and not taking action? I'm not gonna sit up here and talk about, like, you know, making sure you get sunlight every day for your skin, for your health, for your energy, and not do it myself. I'm not finna do that. I'll be outside all day without the camera. I had the best 2 days ever. I was just sitting. I'm gonna go to the spot too. This is my spot when I'm outside. Hold up. This is my little spot right here, right? In my backyard. I just got this chair. I set it here. Just the perfect angle. I get the most hours of the sun when I sit here. I was just sitting here for 2 days. No cap. I was just sitting here getting high for 2 days. I took that time out for myself because I was like, y'all are not going to stress me out. You're simply not going to. Okay, so Sean says, greetings, sun goddess. Sun goddess? I've never been called that before. Shalom, peace, how are you? He said, mine's, I don't know what that means, Sheldon. He said, no, oh, okay, your body count 0. That's good. That's good. Keep it like that until you find, like, you know, that cosmic partner. Don't just be out, like, you already know what's up. So that's good. No judgment zone, goddess. Man, I ain't judging. I'm just being real. Like, what the fuck? Like, because I already understand energy. I can't let somebody into my energy field like that. Just random ass niggas. No, thank you. You finally look good as fuck. What do you mean finally? Because I always look amazing. I really, you know what? I'm not going to say that because I know I'll be coming on this channel looking like whatever. Because I don't expect anybody to care. I don't expect anybody to care what I look like when I talk about spirituality. It's all about the information. It's about the downloads. It's about the energy. That's all it's about. I just happen to feel and look good today because I took that break from everybody. So I just happen to be coming on this channel looking extra. So they said, okay, queen. It's grounding. Said, what's good? What's good? Swervo boy Reggie said, that face. Man, I know I be making some facial expressions. Let's connect, queen. DM me on Instagram at Real Talk with Ellie. Talk with 2 Ks. Sean said, oh, me. He said, most definitely looking good. Appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you so much. This is what happens. That's why I titled it that way. This is the result of me ignoring people for 48 hours. I have 2 phones, right? So this phone that I'm using right now is my social media phone. This is what I use for like Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, Twitter, everything that's like social media. This is what I use this phone is what I use for social media and stuff. So this phone died and I let it stay dead for 2 days. I let the phone stay dead for 2 days. I wasn't on social media. I wasn't talking to anybody in the DMs. I didn't care. I was done. My other phone that is used for phone calls and regular text messages, I let that stay out for 1 day. So I had a whole day. If you didn't live in my house, if you weren't coming in through that front door, that back door in my house, I wasn't finna talk to you for a whole day. That's just how it was. Now, on the second day, I did turn on my like main phone because I do still like have important things to do and people to talk to. So I made sure I turned that phone back on just for emergency reasons, just in case. But this phone right here, the social media phone, hell no, I didn't turn it on. I was like, no. Nope. What's anybody gonna do about it? I was stressed out. And if I was to answer the phone and cater my energy to somebody else's situation, it would have probably made their situation worse, if anything. Of course, it would have made me worse, but I don't think about myself too much. When I answer someone's call, I think about them fully in that moment. I don't think about myself too much, which is why I had to take the break like I did. I couldn't tell people, like, hey, guys, I'm finna take a break, or hey, I'm finna... Nope, just cold turkey. I ain't talking to nobody. It was just 2 days, though. So, like, nobody should have freaked out that much if they did. Plus, I'm back now, so it's whatever. And so here's the results. Like, I feel a lot better. My energy is a lot higher. I went live on Instagram before I got on here on YouTube, and everybody was like, whoa, you're glowing. Like, it's a whole different energy about you. Like, yeah, it is, because I'm not letting BS get in my headspace. I'm over here in the astrals fighting people because I'm angry with them. I don't like that. That's weird to me. Why are you getting in my headspace so much to where I'm fighting you in the astral realms? I've never had to fight an individual in the astral realms. I still haven't, but I threatened to fight them in the astrals. I did not fight them, but I almost did. But I've never had to just like I've never had a 3D situation manifest into a 5D situation. That's backward. I thought it was as above, so below, not as below, so above. No, like, threw me off. Threw me off. He said that sun hitting different. Oh, thank you. Glow is different. Thank you. He said ATO finally getting a clear sky right now. Oh, that's wild. I remember when I was in ATO, they stayed trying to keep the sun hidden. He said greetings from Alabama. Oh, it's Nanette. Hey, peace goddess. Greetings from Alabama. Peace goddess. Peace. Looking good. Thank you so much. Are you in the Georgia area? I will be back. He said yes. Love is the best. Yes. 100%, y'all. So, the thing is, I don't want anyone else to like wait until they get into a situation like I was in and feeling stressed out. Just go ahead and like start taking time for yourself. Like if you need to take, you know, if you need to do it like a fast, I don't necessarily have to fast when it comes to certain things anymore, but if you have to do it like a fast, do that. If you can just like go cold turkey and just, you know, remove yourself from communicating with people, do it. You know, we're going into this new energy cycle, right? And we're probably going to do a mass meditation during that time too. If I do it, I'm gonna hold it over here instead of on Instagram. And for the new energy cycle, and because we're gonna harness all the energy. Because the thing is, even we know that the Gregorian calendar is false. It's not real. It's just they have built a portal around the New Year's Day that it's still a whole bunch of energy. Whether we subscribe to that particular calendar or not, it's still a lot of energy around that time period. So we're just gonna harness it and use it for the best, you know. But up until that point, we all need to be taking time to ourselves. Like people have been interacting with their families, their 3D families, their cosmic families, and their friends and stuff a lot lately because of the holiday season and stuff. You gotta take some time to yourself. Don't let people stress you out. Don't let circumstances and situations stress you out to the point where you're getting angry with people. I don't like getting angry with people. Personally, me, I don't like getting angry. I really don't. The only situations I want to be like angry at is the fact that my people are still being treated a particular type of way and we're not all woke to the situation. So we need still more guidance and examples to help us get out of the slum we're in. That's where my anger is going. That's where I'm trying to direct my energy to. I'm not trying to get distracted with like petty situations and things that I don't feel matter. Like unless you got a whole reptilian like facing you in the face, you shouldn't have a certain amount of energy. Like I'm ready to fight. I'm not gonna waste my energy on nothing else when I can fight evil. You know? They said, dang, the rising sun out over there. No sun over here. Oh, no sun out over there? Dang. Y'all send some energy over their way. Okay. Hopefully you can get a peak of sun today before it starts setting, because we were talking about that earlier too. The sun be setting super early nowadays. So they said, greetings everybody. What's the longest you fast? I did a vegan fast for 3 months and I did a celibacy fast for 3 months. So like 90 days. I did a week no social media. Yes, I remember when Goddess did a week no social media. And she already was like ready to work. But it was like after that fast, I could tell like her energy was a lot different. Yes? Yes. No, you just ate the grapes. You can have another apple, but I'm not finna, no. But yeah, like her energy was different too after she did her fast. Like it's so important for us to take that time for ourselves and nurture the God within us. Like you can't keep giving out your energy. I don't care if your cup overfloweth. You can't keep giving out your energy to other people and other circumstances. You just can't. I am looking forward to the mass meditation. I appreciate that. I ain't getting no sun down here right now, lol. Are you saying like the sun's not out, or you're just choosing not to be outside? Because I'll send you some energy if you need some. And we all will just like collectively sing you some sun rays. I love fasting with no food and no water. I feel Planet Kai. It does connect you. I did a water fast for, was it 3 days? I did a 24-hour water fast one time. And I did a 3-day one. I think I did a 3-day one. But them water fasts, oh my gosh. Then you said no food, no water. Bro, hold on. What did you say? Yeah, you said no food, no water. Man, I know you was tapped in. Chosen Tej said, peace, goddess, you're so beautiful. Thank you. Peace. King Kalev said, right, they dimming the sun over here with, okay. Right, they dimming the sun. Over here, our chromosphere is burning bright every time I see the sun. Through the clouds, you can move the clouds when talking to your soul. Yeah, man, I was moving the clouds the other day, right? They just kept making more clouds. I was like, why y'all got so much time to mess with me? Why y'all keep doing this? Like, I'm just trying to sit here. Literally, I was in my spot. I was just right here and talk about something. It's gonna be more clouds coming. We're gonna bring a whole bunch of clouds and just cover the sun up. I had to go inside. Like, that's how cold it was. Like, I couldn't even be outside anymore. I was mad. I was like, how y'all just gonna do that to me? Like, I take personal offense to certain things, rightfully so, because it's like I see myself moving the clouds out the way, and y'all keep putting clouds there. Y'all know what y'all are doing. Like, what? I said, you start to see your veins go back, I swear. Oh, okay. Like they covering it up bad. Man, that's crazy. Oh my gosh. Y'all send him some energy. Zimbrul, let's just take a moment and send him some sun or some vitamin D at the very least. Anything that he's missing from not experiencing the sun as of right now, just send it to him. There's a blockage of some sort. No, they're trying to block your energy bad. Dang. Okay, I got it. There you go. Okay, hopefully that helps you throughout the rest of your day. I only weigh 92 pounds. My goodness. I only weigh 92 pounds. So when I do fast, I lose too much weight. I feel that. Man, you said 92 pounds? What? Right, 100. Then they start sending birds and drones to watch you while you meditate. Yo, we literally had a lecture on birds the other day. Bro, I'm just so tired of everything. And some of the birds are real, and they're like actually spiritual guides and stuff. Like, I'll be talking to the squirrels that run in my tree. Sometimes we'll get like red birds and blue jays over here. So it depends. But like pigeons and like not crows too much. Crows are symbolic, but like them random ass birds, those are fake. Cause I'm like, there's too many of those types of birds. Like when you're in school, they at least show you like they have this whole book of birds. I'm like, why don't we be seeing all these birds? All we see is these pigeons. They're fake. They ain't real. They don't even teach us about pigeons for real. Here's a hummingbird. Here's a blue jay. Here's a robin. Like, can y'all teach us about pigeons? We see these all day. What are you talking about? Blackbirds everywhere. Exactly. Like, what are those? The heck? Damn, I felt that heavy, goddess. I appreciate it. Oh, okay, that's lit. Yes. And y'all, when you take that time to yourself, you're gonna be like even more tapped in spiritually and stuff. And like you start telepathically speaking to people more. Like my dreams got even more dramatic. Like I called how should I refer to her? I'll just say like my little girl. So like I had called my little girl earlier on video chat. We were talking about a dream we shared. We always share dreams anyway, but like we talked about this specific dream that we shared earlier today. I'm like, yo, it just really be like that. We send people like telepathic messages, and you know, get more in tune with your meditations or your astral self, your astral body. Like I saw even one of my other reflections, I saw his God body. I told him, I was like, yo, this is what you look like this is your weapon and stuff. Like this is what happened in that particular at that particular time. This is what happened. So it's like that type of stuff, it happens when you work on yourself and you do good for self. Yes, be selfish. This is not about like hurting people's feelings, because the more upset you are, the more you're going to hurt other people's feelings anyway. So why not take out that time to make yourself better so you can prevent yourself from hurting people's feelings? People should get it. And if they don't get it, they're selfish in a bad way. How are you going to tell me I don't need to take time to myself to make myself feel better? How does that work? Right. And then I noticed I never see baby birds and pigeons. Right. Like you'll see baby chicks. You'll see baby turkeys. You'll see like baby birds that are in the trees, like a hawk or something. But I've never seen a baby pigeon. I've never seen a baby pigeon. Then blackbirds, not really birds for real. Exactly. Like the pigeons are nope. When I fast, I start to Swervo Boy Reggie said, when I fast, I start to feel everything in my heart chakra. I got connected to my heart chakra more too, bro. Okay. So I hate doing it like on some Lucy type of stuff. What? Reflection. That's exactly how I be feeling. I feel like, fuck that. It got too deep in this meditation. Let me just leave. I'm not trying to be in the astrals. Y'all showing me everything right now. Like, no thanks, bro. No thank you. I'm not trying to see what my next door neighbor doing. I'm not trying to know what my cosmic brother is doing right now. I'm not trying to see what sis is doing 2 states away. I don't want to know. But that's what happens when you go into meditation now, especially with us getting our light body soon, bro, and our powers unlocking even more, bro. You just start seeing things that you don't even ask to see. Like, I can't tell y'all how many times I was trying to do shadow work. I sat in my meditation being like, I'm gonna do some shadow work. And then other motherfuckers come up in my space, talk about we have a situation and we would like your input on it. Get the fuck out of my head. Like, why are you in my head space right now? I'm trying to meditate for me. Like, what? What is anyone talking about right now? Like, what? Trey said, peace, goddess. Peace, shalom. You see them in New York all the time. Yeah. Sage of Prosperity G. Yo, y'all's usernames are the best. Goddess have more astral travels and memories because y'all are the origins, creators of all. So y'all are more in tune. Yeah, like our intuition is a little different from the gods and stuff. And like a lot of this gets broken down on a metaphysical level. And it's like, that's one of them things, man. I really want to talk more about that too. Oh, we might be the same type of being, God. Is reflection. Yes. And also a lot of us are experiencing the same things right now too, because like I said, we're going through an energy shift. Not only are we going into a new energy cycle a year, it's also like a lot of things going on in, according to astrology. What the fuck? Y'all want to know who just showed up out of nowhere? Nigga, what are you doing here? What are you doing here? Hold on. What are you doing? What are you doing? Get out of here. Who are you? Why? Why are you here? Oh my gosh. Like, for what? For what though? For what though? The sun's right there. What are you doing? The moon has been out consistently while the sun is out. We just got out of a new moon, so people haven't seen the moon lately. But even before we had a new moon, the moon would just be out. What are you doing? No, because I just saw that. Something just moved across the surface of the moon. No, I just saw that. Like, you're not gonna... Y'all wouldn't have seen it on the camera, so I'm not upset that I didn't catch it on the live, but like, very much something is wrong here. Go home. What are you oh my gosh. Okay. Right, facts. It's like you're moving more from your avatar. Yes. Do y'all whole body shake when y'all meditate? Because my body be shaking like hell sometimes. Like, that's how powerful you are. Now you got to tap into like what's going on through the astrals or through the ether to figure out why your physical body is being affected so much. When your energy is too precious and valuable. Here we go. What the fuck the moon want? I don't know. Like, who is up there? What do you want? Just listening to I feel like they listening to my conversation with y'all. That's so annoying. Like, go get some friends. You ain't friends. I don't think the moon is friends with like the stars and stuff, because obviously the sun is a star, so like they cool with the other stars. But like, anyway, I get huge electrical charges from my back and up to my face when I meditate. That, Now, what you can do is harness that energy and use it intentionally for something if you want to. Otherwise, just pay attention to like I said, what's going on through the ether, what's going on through your mind, and what's going on within your heart. I'm gonna tell you that heart chakra has been activated lately. Like, oh my goodness, it just be popping out my gosh darn chest some days. Like, not just my heartbeat. I mean, like the whole chakra. Like, I won't even feel my heartbeat that much. I just feel my chest just trying to come out of my chest. Like, what? It's like they teleport just to start spraying their oxygen. You know what? Them folks don't even know what to do anymore. Like, none of their chemtrails work. I don't have a single cloud in my sky. They've been spraying, like y'all saw earlier when hold on, who was that? Was that on Instagram? No, that was on Instagram. It was on Instagram earlier. Other reflection in my city. They were like, look up at the sky right now. What do you see? There's 2 of them. I was like, dang. And so I looked and I put it on the video, and I'm looking, it's 2 chemtrails just going by. They've been going by all AM, like all sunlight, all daylight. They've been just spraying chemtrails. No clouds. Like, just so y'all can see, I ain't got no clouds. None. Hold on, let me unzoom. I ain't got no clouds over here, just the freaking moon and the sun. See, there's another chemtrail too. Another chemtrail, but ain't no clouds in the sky. It's not working today. It simply isn't. I don't allow for it to work when I'm like intentionally, out here. The net said go away. Like, facts. Like, what are you doing? I'm too connected to my heart chakra. I mean, if you feel like you're too connected, then, just like move the energy elsewhere. Probably like ascending, going up. If you feel the urge to, because, you can go down if you need to, like take the energy to your solar plexus and like strengthen up your solar plexus, your sacral chakra, and your root chakra if you want to. Or you could just take it up and go to your throat chakra. So it just depends. They having technical difficulties right now. But when planet Nibiru is coming back to atmosphere, bring in that hydrogen. My heart chakra be activating even when I be chilling doing nothing. It really be like that though. You just be chilling. That's the thing. When you're at your most chill and relaxed state, going back to the topic of the video, when you're at your most chill and relaxed state, that is when the best things happen. Or that's when the most powerful things happen. When you try to force things to happen or like make things happen, it doesn't work, at least the way that you expect it to. Like, God said that he isn't experiencing